Hey Royal Family, welcome to my General Hospital Daytime Drama channel. I am your hostess, the Daytime Drama Queen. Unfortunately, I am experiencing difficulties, so I will be recapitulating today's episode, which is Friday, June 23rd. Now, let's get into it. Continuing from yesterday's episode, we're back in the courtroom where Carly Spencer is unleashing a tirade. Carly is on her feet, yelling that there was a deal on the table and that you agreed that it would be 6 months in Spring Ridge. The judge tells her that there was an agreement in place. However, sentencing is up to the court. The judge says that given the gravity of the charges, the court has decided that Drew Kane will be sentenced to 3 years in Pentonville. Carly becomes more indignant. She yells, "This is a mistake." The judge orders her to sit down or that he would hold her in contempt of court. Zeke Robinson then stands up and begins to defend Drew. He says that Carly Spencer is out of order, but his client doesn't deserve the harsh penalty. He said that Drew was a Navy SEAL and that he recently helped in the Victor Cassadine situation where Victor had kidnapped and was holding hostages. The judge said that because of these things, he cannot look the other way. He tells Zeke that no one is above the law, and that is why I am ordering that Drew Kane be taken from the courthouse to Pentonville, effective immediately. Zeke then pleads with the judge to give Drew more time to tie up his affairs at home and work. The judge gives Drew 1 week, 7 days before he is sentenced to Pentonville. He orders that Drew turns in his passport and that he remains in Port Charles. The judge tells Zeke that if his client fails to appear, he will be treated as a fugitive. The hearing is then adjourned. When everyone leaves, Drew tells Carly that they have to focus on her financial situation. Carly says that it is her problem. Drew pitches to sell Aurora. Carly said she wouldn't hear of it. She says that they need to focus on the remaining 7 days that they have together before Drew is sent off to Pentonville. Also, continuing from yesterday's episode, we see that Tracy Quartermain and Alexis Davis are still bickering. Tracy asks Alexis, "When did you get your certification? Did they hand it out to you during your sobriety meetings?" Unbeknownst to both of them is the fact that Gregory Chase is listening around the corner. Tracy calls Alexis an idiot. Gregory emerges from around the corner. He just can't hold back. He tells Tracy to back the hell off. Gregory explains to Alexis that he met Tracy the other day when she was berating his son, Chase. Gregory tells her that after witnessing Tracy with Alexis, he is there to teach Tracy a lesson in etiquette. Tracy and Gregory begin to tear into one another. Alexis intervenes and tells them that it is enough. Tracy tells them she has other pressing matters to attend to, like her son. Gregory tells her to stay the hell away from his son. Tracy tells Gregory, "If you're smart, you will stay the hell away from me." Tracy then goes to see about her son, Ned. We now see Ned Quartermain, Eddie Main, in his hospital room. A nurse is there trying to calm him down. Ned is yelling that he wants to go home. The nurse calls him Mr. Quartermain. He snaps at the nurse and says, "My name is Eddie Main." The nurse takes a syringe from her pocket and injects Ned Quartermain. He said, what did you give me?" She said that it was a sedative to calm him down. He quickly falls asleep. Outside of Ned's room, we see Olivia Quartermain, Brooklyn Quartermain, Harrison Chase, and Dr. Kevin Collins discussing Ned's condition. Brooklyn says that her father really believes that he is Eddie Main. Kevin says he not only does he believe he is Eddie Main, he knows it. Kevin says that this is all than more than just a simple case of memory loss. Tracy joins them and says that all that Ned needs is a cold splash to stir him out of it. Brooklyn interjects that, "Can you blame Ned for wanting to break away from this family?" She storms off and Chase follows her. They go into Ned's room and the nurse informs them that she had to give Ned a sedative to calm him down. Brooklyn begins telling Ned that she wishes he would come out of it and that he should go home. Ned wakes up and grabs her arm and says, "My home is in Las Vegas." Later, when they return to Ned's room, they see an empty bed. Ned has left General Hospital. Meanwhile, we see Lucy Cole and Sasha Gilmore seated at the table. Lucy apologizes for interfering with Cody Bell and Sasha's relationship. She promises not to do it again. Martin Gray comes in with a bouquet of flowers. Lucy begins singing Martin's phrases to Sasha. She tells Sasha that Martin is the one who came up with the concept of Deceptor while they were lying in bed one night. Martin tells her that she's being modest. Sasha is taking all of this in. Sasha then makes a remark that they should be married. They both say in unison, "No." Martin says that he has been married 3 times already and none of them worked out. Lucy said that she too has been married numerous times. Martin then excuses himself to go sit by the poolside. When Martin leaves, Lucy bemoans the fact that she wanted Martin to say that, "Will you marry me?" but he didn't. We see Martin sitting by the poolside. His telephone pings. He looks at the phone and it's one of his wives. He said, "Yeah, Lucy, we did the right thing. We can never get married." All of a sudden, he takes a dive into the pool by accident. Next, we see Sonny Corinthos and Nina Reeves that they're having drinks. Sonny tells Nina that there is nothing too good for his woman. Just then, Jocelyn Jackson and Dex Heller walk in and they walk up to the table. Dex introduces himself, "Mr. Corinthos, Miss Reeves." Jocelyn makes a snarky remark at Nina. Sonny then says, "Jocelyn, can I see you for a moment?" They walk off. Dex is left with Nina. Nina tells him, "Despite what you may have heard about me, you and I want the same thing." Nina says that now that she and Sonny are getting married, she wishes that Dex reserves judgment about her. So she says, Dex says, "You want me to convince Jocelyn to give you a chance?" Dex says, "No disrespect, but I care about Sonny Corinthos and Jocelyn. Nina then interjects that she and Sonny will be married soon. Dex then says, I will also look out and care for you too. In another section of the restaurant, we see Sonny and Jocelyn. Sonny tells Jocelyn that he and Dex have made peace. He then asks Jocelyn, has she made peace with him? Jocelyn tells Sonny that when she is angry with him, she hurts a lot of people that she loves. She said that she will give Sonny a chance. Sonny says, okay. Just then, Michael Corinthos comes in and tells them all the news that Drew Kane received 3 years in Pentonville. Nina opens her big mouth and says, he wasn't supposed to get that. Jocelyn looks at Nina and says, oh yeah, what was he supposed to get? Nina has to answer a phone call. She steps away. It is Ava. She tells Ava that she heard about Drew and that she didn't wish that for him. She says that I actually feel sorry for Carly. Well, Royal Family, that's it for today's verbal summary of General Hospital. Please send me your thoughts, your comments, and your theories, and we will discuss at a later time. Until then, this has been the Daytime Drama Queen saying, ta ta!